What's up, my two babies? It's quelanarsha, babies. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back, and welcome back. So, as y'all can tell by that title and y'all can tell by that thumbnail that y'all already know what I'm here for. Yes, I'm gonna be giving you guys another story time, y'all. Another story time. It's actually gonna be similar to the story time that I did like a week and a half ago, but I had took the video down. So before I get into this video, y'all already know what I'm gonna tell y'all to do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to your girl quelanarsha, because it's popping up in. Why y'all not subscribed yet? Like, why y'all not subscribed yet? That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds, 35, 40 seconds to subscribe. And then I'm gonna get into this video. I'm waiting. Okay, it's probably been about 30, 45 seconds, whatever. So, yes, y'all. I'm gonna basically be giving y'all a story time on what it's like to be in labor. This go for any first time mama. If you already had a baby, you forgot, like, dang, I forgot what it was like to be in labor. Like, I had this baby 14 years ago type stuff, and I got pregnant again. I forgot what it's like. Girl, I'm here to tell you, okay? Like, I'm here to tell you. And I'm basically gonna be telling y'all my labor experience and whatever like that. Like, whether y'all want to go natural or you want to get a C-shape, get that thing cut off, anything, okay? So I'm about to go ahead and jump right into it. As y'all can know, a lot of y'all probably know, and a lot of y'all probably don't know, because a lot of y'all probably not nosy. Because I don't know why y'all not tuned into my YouTube or why y'all not tuned into my social media to following me, be nosy. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm a mom of 2 handsome boys. I'm finna say four kids.
Oh my God!
I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, okay? I had both my boys natural, no pain meds or no epidural, none of that stuff, okay? Like, your girl went natural, okay? So I went natural with both of my kids. I'm gonna start with Junior. I had Junior in 2017, and when I first had my baby, I had him, like I said, in 2017, and I went in at 6 in the morning. I went in at 6 in the morning. Actually, my contraction with Junior, my contractions had started at like 4 in the morning, like 4:35 in the morning, y'all. And they wasn't bad though. Like, they wasn't really bad at all. So like, I was just like laying there because it wasn't bad at all. And I'm gonna start from me going to my doctor visit. I'm gonna start from me going to my doctor visit before. The day before I had went in labor with him. I had went to my doctor visit, whatever, and I was only a fingertip dilated, y'all. A fingertip dilated, not forget a fingertip, okay? So when I went in, you know, my doctor, you know, checked me and stuff like that, and she had told me, that was on a Thursday, a Wednesday, and she had told me, matter of fact, that was on a Thursday, and my doctor had basically told me that if I didn't have, I was only a fingertip dilated with stuff like that, so I wasn't, you know, really ready to have my baby, whatever. So she basically told me, like, she was gonna, if I didn't have my baby over the weekend, that she was gonna induce me that Monday, that following Monday. She was gonna induce me, y'all. So I was like, you know, I was happy, I was good with it, this, that, and the other, but I also was tired of being pregnant, y'all, because I went 41 whole weeks with Junior, 41 weeks, and like, he stayed in there for a very, very, very long time, okay? And I really thought that he was going to be out at his exact due date, or, you know, at least a couple of days over his due date. Why? Because I used to work at Walmart, and all we did was, like, all I did was walk. I know y'all probably like, that's not healthy, this, that, and the other. But actually, in reality, like, walking is, like, good for your baby or whatever. Walk is, like, good for your pregnancy and stuff like that. And not your whole pregnancy, but like towards the end, it's good because you basically walking your baby down and stuff like that. But of course, I had 2 braces and all of that stuff. So mind your business if you think that, you know, I was just doing stuff just to be, no, mind your business. Because I did take breaks. I sat down hella times and all the other stuff, and I wasn't really lifting a lot of boxes and stuff like that, not climbing. And I worked in the bakery department, so I wasn't like doing stuff I ain't had no business doing. I'm gonna put it like that. And yeah, so like I said, I had him at 41 weeks and stuff like that. So I had went to my doctor appointment, and like I said, I was only a fingertip dilated. So when I had went home, you know, when me and my fiance had went home that, you know, that day, you know, we were just at home chilling and stuff, and then it was like 4 in the morning. That's when I started having pains. So I wasn't really thinking too much into it because I'm like, it's probably not time for me to have my baby or whatever, because like these contractions not strong. But at the time I didn't know what contractions felt like. This is my first baby, and I didn't know what contractions felt like. So they just kept on coming. So eventually I was still laying there, and I had told, I'm like, wait a minute, I was trying to go to sleep, I couldn't go to sleep and stuff like that. So I had told my fiance, like, I'm hurting or whatever. He was like, what's wrong? I'm like, you know, I just don't feel right, I'm hurting, this, that, and other. So of course he all excited and stuff because he think that it's time, which it was time. So he, you know, at this time he was all excited and stuff, like ready, all this other stuff. So I'm like, so I had basically, you know, told him or whatever. So I'm like, I don't want to get up right now. Like, you know, I'm going to still lay here and see, you know, if time passed back. Because my contraction was only like 30 minutes away. Literally, it was like 30 minutes away. So that's why I didn't think it was really that serious. And then, like, y'all, it got closer and closer and closer, okay? Like, that motherfucker was hitting me left and right, okay? Like a punching bag, okay?
Do it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Do you feel me? Or do you hear me? Okay. So after that or whatever, I eventually got up because at this point they was getting closer and closer. And when I got up, I had went to the bathroom. And I'm like, well, I didn't see my mucus plug because my mucus plug had came out like literally like 2 or 3 weeks before I actually went in labor. At that point when my mucus plug came out, I thought it was time for me to have my baby. But the doctor was like, no, this plug come out anytime during your pregnancy, then you can, you know, grow another mucus plug or whatever. I'm like, I didn't know that. She was like, yeah, whatever. Like, these contractions at this point like getting tighter and tighter. So they had slowed down for a little bit, but I'm like, no, I'm about to still go to this hospital because, baby, something not right. Like, something's not right, okay?
Yeah, and see, that's what the problem was. Because I heard him first. I said, hold on. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
So I went to the hospital, whatever like that, and, you know, they checked me and stuff. And I was like 2.5, 3 centimeters. Like, I was barely at 3 centimeters. And they basically had told me, like, you know, your baby might be coming tonight, this and the other, but we're going to call your doctor and let your doctor know, you know, what's the hold up or whatever. So, you know, we were just still waiting around and stuff. So my doctor did come in, but my contractions had stopped, y'all. At this point, my contractions had stopped. And my mama and them and stuff came up there. They came in the room. My mama, my fiance mom, my grandma, my aunties and stuff like that. They had came in the room. Like, your girl, my support system is very good, okay? Just know that. So they had came up in the room and stuff, and you know, we were just sitting around chilling. Then that's when they had gave me some medicine for my contractions to be stronger because like my contractions had stopped. So they had gave me some medicine, something, y'all, I don't even know.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But they gave me some medicine to bring the contractions back, okay? And them motherfuckers was not no joke, okay? So I had ended up get my contractions back. So my doctor had then came in at like 11 something that morning, and she had basically told me like, okay, yes, you was like 3 centimeters dilated and stuff like that. So I did, you know, grow a centimeter, I guess you could say. I did grow a centimeter because when I got admitted to the hospital, they checked me, I was 2 centimeters, 2.5. But then, you know, I got that little extra little centimeter and stuff like that. So I had ended up, I was just laying there. So my doctor basically told me that my baby's gonna be there like 8 something that night. So cause my mom and them was like, what time do you think he coming? This, that, and other. Cause they all excited, happy for him and stuff. I was excited and happy for my baby as well to come out. But I was in so much pain, like, just get this baby out of me. Cause y'all, these contractions they just gave me this medicine and they brought these contractions back, and now I'm hurting. Like, get this baby out of me, okay? She did want me to walk around and stuff like that because they help like start your labor as well too, doing a lot of walking, sitting in the tub, start your labor. And I had walked around for like 30 minutes, then I sat in the tub for like a good 15 minutes because I couldn't stay that long because y'all, I was like, let me sit in the jacuzzi or whatever in the hospital. So like the jet was like hitting my back and stuff, so the contraction was coming like from my back, from my side. It was like in my stomach, then down there because it felt like it was something shooting up down. I said, baby, I gotta get the jacuzzi tub, okay? So when I got the tub, I had ended up bouncing on the ball. Well, I actually bounced on the ball before I got in the tub. So I did bounce on the ball for a good, I want to say, 15 minutes as well. It wasn't bad though. Bouncing on the ball wasn't bad. I started bouncing on the ball about 12, and then by this time it's like 2 something when I got done with everything. And I want to say it was like 2:30, 2:40, around 2:30, 2:40, somewhere up in there. And I'm like, at this time, y'all, it felt like I had to boo-boo. So my mom was like, it's time for you to push and stuff. So I was got up, y'all. So I literally got up. And I'm like, I'm just sitting there, like, get out the bed and stuff. So I'm like, just got up or whatever, just like that. And I was just like, oh no, I'm like, I got a boo-boo, y'all. And then they was like, no, it's time. It's probably time for you to push this time. I'm like, no, it's not time for me to push. It's just I feel like I have to boo-boo. And I'm like, somebody go get the doctor. Like, at this point, I got a whole attitude because, like, y'all telling me that it feel like I have to push. No, it feel like I gotta go take a shit. That's what it feel like I gotta go do. I was finna walk to the bathroom. Like, I got the bed and everything. Like, they had to hold my arm and whatever. Like, no, don't go to the bathroom and stuff like that. And the nurse was like, what's wrong with, she ran in the room like, what's wrong? They was like, she said that she got a boo-boo. She was like, it might be time for you to push. It might be time for you to push. All I had to do was, y'all, was open my legs, baby. And my baby head was right there. Like, his head wasn't out, but they said his head, like, right there, whatever. So they went to go get the doctor, and the doctor checked me or whatever, and they said that I was 9 centimeters. You have to be 10 to push, y'all. Remember that. You got to be 10 centimeters to push. So I had to wait another 10, 15 minutes for me to actually sit there because I had to wait till I got to 10 centimeters. And the doctor was like, just basically telling me, like, no, don't push because it's when you just land there and the contractions come in, feel like something is pushing down on your bladder and something is coming out. So it was like, it felt like I had to boo-boo, but it was literally like my baby trying to come out, but I couldn't push just yet because you have to be at 10 centimeters. So eventually I end up getting to 10 centimeters finally, and I was pushing, and my baby head came out at 3:20 p.m. y'all. So I was only in labor for like 7.5, 8 hours, baby. And that was with Junior, which is my first one. So with my second one's like, yeah, I had him in 2020, and with him it was different only because like the COVID stuff was around in 2019, so I didn't have like the big support system that I had with Junior. I didn't really, they wasn't able to come up to the hospital basically, only because like I said, due to COVID, this, that, and the other. So I had him like during COVID time, and it was like people was asking me like, you had your baby like during COVID time. I wouldn't even got pregnant. Bitch, you don't even know when you're gonna get pregnant. How you gonna try to sit and tell me I wouldn't have got pregnant? Like, I'm just lay down and say I'm about to go ahead and get pregnant. Bitch, mind your business, okay? Like, that's all you need to do. But anyways, I ended up going to labor with my second son, and my water actually broke. And that's the thing I forgot to mention with Junior. They actually have to break my water with Junior as well. So, but was like, yeah, my water had actually, and I didn't feel nothing. Like, when they broke my water with Junior, I did not feel it at all, y'all. Like, it was just, I was just laying there in the days, y'all. When they came in, they had stuck this long little tube thing up me to break my water. But Zaire, my water had actually broke, and I didn't even know. I was actually asleep. And I had went to sleep. I had some t-shirts, some shorts on that. A t-shirt and some shorts on that I'll never forget. And I was just laying there, so I had woke up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, I'm wet. Like, I had felt myself being wet. So I'm like, wait a minute now.
Yeah, and see, that's what the problem was. Because I heard him first. I said, hold on. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I know damn well I didn't pee on myself. Like, come on. I know I ain't dreaming that tough. Like, come on now. So I'm like, I went to the bathroom. I'm like, something ain't even right. So I had went to the bathroom. You know, I had to wipe myself and stuff like that. So I just laid back down, went to sleep again. Y'all woke up, I'm wet again. At this point, I'm finna go to the motherfucking doctor. Cause why am I steady pissing on myself? Like, I don't know. I don't even know. I ended up calling my mom, like, Mom, I'm licking floor. She's like, you licking floor? I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know what's going on. I had told her, explained to her what had happened, like, what did I do? So she's like, your water probably broke, call your doctor, whatever, because that's not good if you leak your fluid. She basically told me to come ASAP, so I ended up coming, and she had checked me, y'all. When she had checked me, sure enough, my water had broke. Man, I didn't have no contractions at all with Zaire. Only time my contractions came when they actually gave me some medicine for my contractions to come. But other than that, I did not have no contractions. That's how I know I was in labor and stuff like that, because I wasn't in no pain at all. Like, I wasn't. And basically gave me some medicine for me to, you know, for my contractions to start, so I can, you know, have my baby and stuff. So as time went on, it was time for me to be boo-boo again. By this time, y'all, I'm true to it, not new to it, okay? So in other words, I already know what that boo-boo feeling mean. It means it's time for me to push. So I'm telling him, like, you know, go get the nurse or whatever. It feel like I gotta push. It feel like I gotta push. So y'all, he's just sitting there stuck like, mother, if you don't go get that nurse and let them know I have to push, you're gonna need a nurse and a doctor up here in a minute. We're gonna be in here together. We're gonna be in this hospital together, okay? So they had checked me. And yet, my son hair was right there like it was for Junior. Zaire hair was right there. So they had to go get the doctor. And my baby finally hair came out. And yeah, both of my labor pregnancies was very, very fast. I went in at 6 in the morning with Junior, had him at 5:20 that evening. I went in at 12:30. In the afternoon with Zaire, had him at 5:20 that evening. Like, both of them was like right there, okay? I didn't have to wait all day. I didn't have to do an overnight stay, wake up to be pregnant again. I didn't have to do none of that. So I just had both of my babies the same day I went in the hospital. I had both of them the same day. So my labor was like very quick, back to back. And that's another thing, y'all. Like, I wasn't lazy at all during my pregnancy. I had worked. Both of my jobs was like a stand-up job. And I wasn't lazy at all, y'all. All I did was walk. I ate healthy. I drank a lot of water to help you have a smooth pregnancy, like not just laying around being lazy and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's my story time for y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl quelanarsha, because I'm coming for the rest of 2022 with these bangers. And that's what, and that's what, period. Period and period. Okay, I'm coming for the rest of 2022 with these babies. That's all, and that's period. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna go ahead and see y'all in another video.